Oh, my mic's been on this whole time. Look at that. Good thing I wasn't farting. Hello? Whoa, time to turn this fucking bullshit down, huh? Oh my god, what's up, Kayla? Welcome to the biggest night of the year, the biggest award show. I know. It's only my second stream in like a month. Goofy music turned down. That's okay. You guys can watch wherever you want to watch. I'm working on streaming onto TikTok, but in order to do that, it's annoying, but I'll figure it out. I can multi-stream to TikTok, bro. Turn me up a bit. I turned this bullshit ass music down as far as I could. Welcome to the Monolith 64, the 2025 awards, belated. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I said I was gonna do it last week. I didn't do it. I've just been so tired lately. I'm tired right now. However, I'm just gonna get it the fuck over with. I was thinking about having people like present the awards, but I don't know. Too much coordination. Too much coordination for something that's not serious. So, I thought I would Pre-game. While I wait for people to get in here. Take a look at my Nintendo and my PlayStation year in review thingies. Serious to you? Look at my old me from my 3DS. Looks nothing like me anymore. I looked at a little bit of this earlier. Look at this. I didn't even know that was a thing. 46 games and 281 hours off of Switch 1 and Switch 2. Look at all these games I got. Sickening. Let's see your TikTok hours. Yeah, you don't want it. We don't want to look at that. Here are the games I played the most. Pokemon. I didn't even beat this game. This is the game I played the most. Oh shit. Pokemon ZA. Number 143. Donkey Kong 40. Mario Kart 36. Action was my favorite kind of game. Fun Go Pow. What the fuck does that mean? My gaming style is 36%. 36% action, 17% adventure, 14% party, 12% racing, 11% role playing, and 10% shooting. Which is funny because on my PlayStation, I don't have a tux, unfortunately. On my PlayStation, it's pretty sure shooting is the only type of games I played all year. Interesting, isn't it? Look at my months. I only played 5 hours in January and February, and in April I only played 2 hours. Granted, that's when I was doing all my my finals for my my schooling. That's when I was the busiest probably I've ever been. That makes sense. 2 hours. June though, 63? That was unemployed summer. That was the start of unemployed summer. I didn't got shit to do during June. That's also when Switch 2 came out. July only 37 though. I think that's weird. Only 9 hours in September. 57 in December. Is Punk even saying anything? He said one thing. Oh, here we go. My most played game in January was Ring Fit Adventure. My most played game in February was Star of Providence, which is a pretty good game. So I'm all about variety. Variety is the spice of life, right, guys? I gotta turn my light on. The most played game was Mario Kart in March. Also, the only 2 hours I played in April was Mario Kart. My most played game was Fantasy Life I. What? Did I play it on Switch 1? I did play it on Switch 1, didn't I? Forgot about that. It's the Elgato Stream Key Light or something like that. It is very bright. That's why I never use it. June, Mario Kart World. July, Donkey Kong. August, Donkey Kong. September, oh yeah, it was Kirby. Why was I barely playing my Switch in September? That's weird. October was Pokemon. November is Pokemon. December, my most played game was Metroid Prime. Yeesh. And it's time to decide, apparently. What was my favorite game? That's fun. Obviously, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I love this one. Is that a spoiler? Or my Game of the Year pick? We'll have to wait and see. What's up, Brandon? I play a lot of games. I do not get out a lot. And now I can show off my summary to everyone that wants to see my summary. Which is literally nobody. I did it! Wait, what's this mean? On that year 2025 before you go. Celebrate your journey so far. Please enjoy this trip. It's just the years. Nothing there. Oh. Yo, this is dope. I first played... Oh, Chris has been waiting for this? I know. It's been a long time coming. First played the Switch the day it came out. Check out when you first started your games. Dude, this is way so in depth. Whoa! 138 hours of Breath of the Wild? Really? I don't remember that. I can see my whole stats for 2017. I don't know if I... Oh, bro, don't even... Fuck Snipper Clips. It's one of the worst games ever made. You're feeling good about your... You guys need to predict my game of the year. Brandon predicts Donkey Kong. Fuck Snake Pass. This game sucks balls, too. Wow, I hate this game. Asshole. Snake Pass sucks. M. Setsuna was okay. Literally no one talks about that. I could not figure... This game wanted me to like go somewhere, and I could not figure out where to go. And for some reason, I just never looked it up on the internet. 106 hours of Mario Kart that year. Minecraft, 75 hours. ARMS, bro. 57 hours of ARMS. This game sucks. I'm getting PTSD looking at all these. I always hated this thumbnail because it doesn't fill the whole square. Sympicos is one of the worst games ever made. 313 hours for Splatoon. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, 41 hours. Jackbox 3. Dude, this is giving me so much nostalgia. This is when I would stream all the time. I forgot I even own that game. Yono, bro. You guys hitting me over the head? Dude, I remember this fucking bullshit. Mario Odyssey, 36 hours. Doom. Remember? Do you guys remember when I did oh my god. Is that Alex Cobalt? Remember when I did the giveaway for Doom and I had to spend like $100 because it was for someone in Canada? What's up, bro? Xenoblade 2? What? 145 hours of... What? Something's off about this. I did play the multiplayer a lot. Super Beat Sports. This game rules. Why is this only 6 hours? All right, we need to move. We need to go a little faster here. Beach Buggy Racing, bro. Arcade Archives, Rocket League. 19 hours. Celeste. I've been thinking about replaying this game. This game sucks. This game sucks. I never really liked Axiom Verge, NGL. This game sucks. This game sucks. I was buying anything. I was legit buying anything. Dude, I was playing Splatoon 2. I was thinking about streaming it. Hey man, I had to beat the game. This game, I don't know. Kirby Star Allies is not great. Steamworld Dig, I liked it, but never got far. Enter the Gungeon, I never liked. Bumper, I didn't really care. Oxenfree was cool. This game is stupid. This game sucks. I was legit buying like anything. This game sucks. I don't really care about Tropical Freeze. That was really that was 8 years ago. I'm gonna end everything. This game sucks. 8 hours? I did not play the game for 8 hours. This game sucks. It's Fortnite. This game was dumb. I mean, Minecraft is dope. I do not like Mario Tennis Aces. Octopath Traveler is one of the greatest things ever made. 109 hours. Tropical Freeze is 10 out of 10. Eh. I have to replay it. I've been thinking about replaying it. I think I was just bad at the game. Mushroom Wars. I was literally buying anything. This game sucks. No, I bought this game because it was took place in New Hampshire. That's why I bought this game. And it sucked. This game I didn't care about. I barely played like any of these games. Overcooked was fun. Dead Cells is dope. I didn't really get into it until later though. I also thought it was a hard game. This game was stupid. I don't know. Orpheus Law. You guys remember this game? Anyone? It sucked. So I only have 1 hour in it. This game sucked. This game sucked. This game was dumb. I do like Super Mario Party a lot, actually. This game was really dumb. Why was I buying so much bullshit? I like this game. I don't know why I bought it on Switch when I already owned it on PS4. This game was actually kind of cool. Dark Souls is one of the greatest games ever made. Diablo 3 is one of the greatest games ever made. But Let's Go Eevee was alright. Smash Ultimate, obviously. Almost 300 hours in Smash. Into the Breach, I never got into. This game was dumb. Bounty Bob, you guys remember what this game? This game was 1 cent and it was at the top of the charts for like a year. I do, because I'm an epic Smash player. I'm the greatest Smash player in the town, city of New Hampshire. State. Super Mario Party was a good step in the right direction, but yeah, I like the mechanics of Super Mario Party a lot. Like everyone has their own dice, and there's so many characters, and I love the mini games, but the boards are awful. I don't even know what this game is. Why did I buy this? 2019. Okay, we gotta speed this up. This game sucks. Fitness Boxing sucked. Roar Groove I never really liked. Tetris 99 is amazing. Light Fingers was kind of cool. This game sucked. Final Fantasy 9 was amazing. Captain Toad was pretty good. Yoshi's Crafted World was pretty good. Moonlighter was... I never got into it. That was before I got roguelikes, you know. Membrane was interesting. This game sucked balls. This game sucked balls. I bought it as a joke. Gato Roboto was actually pretty decent. Hollow Knight, I never got into, but I want to replay it because I beat Silksong. Mario Maker 2 is decent. This game's underrated, not gonna lie. Underrated AF. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is pretty good. My mom was always playing Tetris? Really? I remember her playing games like Tetris. I don't really remember her playing Tetris. Yeah, Woolly World was awesome. Puyo Puyo Champions is a pretty good game. DC Universe Online was dumb. Bastion I didn't like. Astral Chain was sick AF. I mean, I don't know. Undertale is one of the best games ever made. Link's Awakening was really good. Downright amazing, actually. Amnesia, I thought it was... I don't know. Dead by Daylight Switch version sucks. Good game, but Switch version sucks. Eternal sucks. Yeah, it was Bejeweled. Well, the Switch version of DC Online I thought was kind of dumb, and it was so old feeling. Yeah, Astral Chain is dope AF. Overwatch 2, or Overwatch, Switch version was actually pretty good. 153 hours of Switch version Overwatch. What? That's pretty... I did not realize that. Luigi's Mansion 3. We're not going to get into this conversation. I mean, I guess I will. It's good. However, I got very depressed around this time. So that's why I never beat it. I never beat Luigi's Mansion 3. I got so depressed I didn't want to do anything besides play Fortnite. Crypto the Neck answer I did not like. Hey. Pokemon Shield. Kind of stinky. Put down your tomatoes. Jackbox 6 is good. This game was really... I don't know. I figured out... I hated this game because I didn't have it on game mode on my TV, and I wondered why none of the buttons were timing correctly. And then I realized like months later, I was like, oh, game mode. This game sucked, dude. This game, Switch version is awful of this game. Sundered, I thought it was okay. I don't remember anything about it. Super repetitive. Minute, I don't know. Slay the Spire, 90 hours of Slay the Spire, and it does give me a cool little cutscene looking thing. We just mentioned top 5. I'll have to replay it. Slay the Spire is so good. I can't wait for Slay the Spire 2. 2020, pandemic year. What did we play during the pandemic? We played Grease. Really good game. Made me cry. I got this game because I thought it was like an Octopath HD 2D thing. I didn't realize it was a remake, and then it felt old. And I was like, oh. I had a similar experience, but with the anime Demon Slayer. I rewatched it last month and realized I only stopped watching it. Yeah. Universal experience, unfortunately. Blasphemous, incredible game. Incredible game. Why do I own this? Animal Crossing, here it is. 96 hours. Dude, the Switch 2 version comes out in what, 4 days, 3 days? Or they stream it? Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 version. I'm getting so nostalgic just looking at this. Final Fantasy 7, I don't know why, I just never... at the time, I just wasn't wanting to play a retro game. This game was good, I think. They all blend together to me. This game is so underrated, it's not even funny. Everyone getting to stay home during COVID and not me. Is that when you worked at McDonald's? This game is so good, bro. No one's ever heard of it, though, which sucks. Night Trap. This game, I should stream this. And Andre thinks Animal Crossing is a game for people who like to... He doesn't like it? I think he just needs to... I think that's true in the beginning, but once you get past... Like, once you get a little deeper into it... I should stream Night Trap. That'd be fun. Final Fantasy 7 on stream? Maybe. Golf Story I didn't really like. $9 an hour? Holy shit, dude. Later Daters, this game, I hated it. Asphalt, why? What is this? Isn't this a free-to-play game? Future Rage 4, I did not really like. It's so short. There's like nothing to it. I thought it was okay. 92 hours of Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I'm thinking about replaying this too. They need to make Switch 2 versions of the Xenoblade games. What's up with them? Witcher 3 Switch version? I don't know, bro. It's pretty sucky. They still start at $8.50 to $10 an hour at most fast food restaurants in Houston. That's wild. Thanks, they hurt you bad, huh? Brandon literally didn't have to wear masks or gloves for the first 2 months of COVID. What, really? I feel like that'd be the time where they'd want you to wear masks the most. Which version of Witcher 3 sucks? I don't know why people praise it. It's awful. It's like a lot of the Switch games, the Impossible ports, were like, you took a really good looking game and made it look awful, and everyone's like, yeah. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And it sounded terrible, dude. The sound compression was terrible. Yeah, you would think. It's so weird. Ninjala? I didn't really care about it. Knockoff Splatoon. I only played this for 4 hours. This game is dope. Why did I only play this for 4 hours? This stream gonna have a Scott ad. I don't know who that is. I started this week at Taco Bell. I'm not getting full time at Amazon, so I'm picking up some hours. Oh, I got a second job, and I start my first official day on Sunday. Man, it's crazy how people have to get second jobs, huh? I forgot that you live in Miami. I keep thinking it's Rhode Island. Origami King, I did not. I thought it was decent, but there was one boss. I hate the boss fights in this game. They're really bad. Really pretty game though. Ring Fit Adventure. One of the best game RPGs ever. Top 10 JRPGs. Spiritfarer was dope. I got stuck on it though, I think. And I just couldn't figure out what to do. For some reason, some games I just don't look up the things on the internet. Short Hike, amazing. Way too short. Mario 3D All Stars is like an actual embarrassment of a game, and then it just makes me mad just thinking about it. 80s, one of the greatest games ever made. I remember one of the first times play sessions of this game I played it for like 8 hours straight, and I didn't even realize I didn't even realize I didn't eat or anything that whole day. And I looked outside and it was dark. I was like, oh, it's been 8 hours. Oh, I miss play sessions like that. Oh, give me another one. Pumpkin Jack was stupid. Oh, this is the cloud version. I just did the demo for it just to see. No More Heroes is not good. No, this isn't the show. This was supposed to be the pre-show, but this is taking way longer because I didn't realize how in depth this was. I'm trying to go fast. No More Heroes I did not like at all. Origami King was incredible, but its battle system was meh. Yeah, the exploration and art story were great, though the characters were still not. Yeah, I agree. Although I did not like the Thousand Year Door at all. Myst. I only got this because Josh worked on this game. Shout out to Josh. You can see his name in the credits. It's a horribly ugly game. It's like, I remember every time you'd kill someone, they'd make the exact same death noise. And it irritated me so much because you kill so many people so quickly. I was like, I can't. It was so overstimulating. I could not do it. It was super ugly. Age of Calamity I thought was okay. Minus the fact that they said it was a prequel. And it wasn't. Bio Trilogy, I don't know why I bought it on Switch when I already owned it on PlayStation. And it ran and looked way worse on Switch. I was like, why did I do this to myself? What's up, punk? Trials of Mana, I thought it was okay. There's like no depth to this game. It was just like button mashy. Among Us, bro. Oh my god. I only have 1 hour on Switch. I have it on Steam. Dude, remember Among Us? This game was so good. BioShock Remastered, I barely played it. I don't remember why I stopped playing it. 2021. Among Us sucks? No way. No way. Hot take. Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This game is one of the best games ever. Especially when you include Bowser's Fury in it. No one even argues, they just kick whoever. Maybe you just gotta get better playmates. Yellow's always talking shit. Andres will legit do that and buy a game on Switch. Or now want to switch to port of a game. Yeah, I did that for a while, then I realized how dumb it was, and I just don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't double dip. 3D World, what else is there to say besides how amazing it is, especially the Switch version. Did I see Dungeons? I thought it was decent. It ain't no Slay the Spire, let me tell you that. Skyforge, it wouldn't even let me start the game. First of the Dead Gods, I did not really like that game a lot. Brave Default 2 is pretty good. Aw, Punk, you're so nice. This game was good. Definitely not as good as the first two games, but pretty good. Now it's confusing because it says Brave Default 2, but there's two before that. Apex Legends on Switch, I don't even remember downloading that. Sally Face, 9 hours. Because you wanted me to tell him to shut up or something. Sally Face is a pretty good game. I'd give it like a 8 out of 10. This game is pretty good. I remember me and Chris beat the whole thing in one night. Shout out to Chris if he's watching still. Shout out. Chris, remember this game at all? This game's pretty good. Monster Hunter Rise being shout out to Chris again. We played a lot of this game, but we got stuck on one of the bosses and we just, I don't know, we just gave up, I guess. This game was really dumb. It made me mad. There is no game. Fuck you. Everhood was really good. I don't know why I never beat it, but I didn't. New Pokemon Snap. Underrated AF. You hate Apex Legends. The movement is incredible, but the guns are like shit. Hmm. Dude, I don't even. Last time I played it was like during quarantine. Like, I don't even remember what it feels like. I remember the movement being good. New Pokemon Snap, underrated AF. People need to. I want to replay this game now that I'm a photography master. Ollie Ollie, I did not like. Turnip Boy, I thought I didn't really get it, but then I watched someone else play it. I was like, oh, okay, this game pisses me off a lot, and just looking at it just makes me angry. Who's your Splatoon partner? Chris? Mario Golf Super Rush. This game is the best of the Switch Mario sports games. However, it's still just like decent. I wouldn't say it's that good. I love rage games. However, this game makes me mad just because I don't know. I don't even remember why exactly. I don't know. I just remember it being really hard and like not fun hard. Zelda Skyward Sword. Punk Agent asked me earlier if this is a good game. It is a good game. However, I barely played it on Switch, which I always replay, like remasters of games I really like, and I barely even played this one, so I don't know what that really says about this game. Four Kings Casino, bro. This game is epic AF. The hell is this? Why is this thumbnail so bad? Pokemon Unite was pretty good. Hold on, I'm getting messages. Getting messages here. All right. Pokemon Unite is not bad. Dreamscaper was okay. Skyward Sword good. It is good. Really good story. Get back to work. No. Bye. Thanks for popping in. Makes me think of Markiplier playing Iron Bread. I've always wanted to play that. Something about watching people absolutely crash out. I need to play more games like that. Dreamscaper was like a Hades like. Really cool concept, but I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about it that something about it I didn't really like. I agree, Brandon. WarioWare. This game, me and Chris beat the whole thing in one sitting because it only took 2 hours long. Metroid Dread, dope AF. I gotta replay. I wish I'd put a Switch 2 version for this. I'd replay it. The Genesis app. Mario Party Superstars, great game. Skull the Hero Slayer. I did not really like this game at all. That's funny. Same. This is a drawing game. I got it apparently over 4 years ago. I still own it. I need to play more of it. All right, we're in 2022. I need to go faster. Legends Arceus was pretty good. I sold it on Depop though. Not bad. Better than Za, in my opinion. This game was stupid. Why did I buy this? I played the demo of MLB The Show on the Switch, and it looks so bad. It looks and runs so bad. Triangle Strategy was not great. Definitely, by far, the weakest of these types of HD 2D games. Yeah, you probably would like it, actually, Brandon. He broke his controller playing Iron Bread. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, goated game. One of the best final bosses ever. Switch Sports was alright. Oh, I gotta get those award musics back. Switch Sports was okay. This game I played for 3 seconds for some reason. This game was awful. As you can see, I only played for 4 hours before I got rid of it. Because all I do is play video games. That's literally all I do. Fall Guys is good. Live Alive I never beat. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, one of the greatest games ever made. 187 hours. By far, I think, the most I've ever put into a single player game. Because I played it, beat the entire game on hard mode. And naturally, everything just takes longer because things have more health and you die more often. But one of the best games ever made, legit. The ending of this game, I still think about it all the time. And it makes my nipples fucking tingly. Oh, wow, so you actually really did get that mad, like legit mad. Curse the Golf was good. Remember when I streamed this? I remember Asfuck told me that he liked it. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, this stupid game. Splatoon 3, amazing. 124 hours, that's it. Had way more in Splatoon 2. Xenoblade 3 is incredible, but like 2, the DLC is even better. Well, for gameplay and graphics, anyway, no story. I'm trying to remember the main difference with gameplay between the main game and the DLC. It was like dope. It was like the Avengers Endgame of Xenoblade. It was so cool when they brought all these characters back. Guardian Tales' game was dumb. Family Feud, pretty decent. This game was really stupid. Waste of money. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, great game. Sadly, they're never gonna make another sequel to those. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk and milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. I played it for like 10 seconds. And I was like, what am I doing with my life? You don't remember saying? I remember you told me that you liked me streaming it and you wanted me to stream more games like it. Yeah, legit. Pokemon Scarlet. I would give this game a 9 out of 10. I know that's crazy. I love Pokemon Scarlet. I don't care what the graphics look like. The overall art style I thought was good. I don't know. I just didn't care about the performance or anything. Yeah, bro. That's me. That's just me, bro. I love Pokemon Scarlet. It made me cry. The storyline with the kid and his professor mom made me cry, bro. Cyborg Invasion Shooter 3 Savior of the World. This is one of the games of all time. This game is incredible. It's incredible. Have I ever streamed this? I don't think I did. Little Gator game, great game. Like a short hike spiritual sequel. It's pretty dope. It also plays like Breath of the Wild, but Gator version. Temp Zero, I don't even remember what this is. Get out of here. This game I can never get into because it's just slow and boring. Wheel of Fortune, it's just Wheel of Fortune. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy. I barely touched either of these. 4 hours of Game Boy. 10 hours of Game Boy Advance. Power Pros was interesting. Gen 10? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Metroid Prime Remastered, one of the greatest games ever made. Octopath Traveler 2, one of the greatest games ever made. 95 hours. I've been playing Octopath Traveler. What? This is talking shit? Yeah. I've been playing Octopath Zero. One of the things that bugs me about it is that it looks nowhere near as good as Octopath 2, which is an older game. Just looking at these screenshots, I'm just like, damn, this looks 10 times better than Octopath Zero. And there's a lot of things missing in Zero that were in 2 that you just didn't put in Zero for some reason. Zero is a weird game. This game is epic. You just jump off ramps, cars, and shit. Barely played this game. Tears of the Kingdom, one of the greatest games ever made. I still think about probably every single day. Oh, bro, this game. I think it might be the actual best game ever made. Dragon's Dogma was this game, but I could not get into. Taken 4, one of the greatest games ever made. Oxenfree 2, I barely even touched it. After being excited for it for years, I just like, I don't know. Blasphemous 2 was amazing. So good. I gotta get the DLC for that. Vampire Survivors. Yeah, it was race car jumping. What? Most disappointing? No way, not for me. It was like the least disappointing game for me. F-Zero 99, underrated, goated. All right, we're going faster. Mario Wonder was all right. It was fun. A little disappointing. Risk of Rain's Return, awesome. Oh, I remember playing this during my Thanksgiving break at school. Played for hours that night. Backpack Hero was strange. It's like a Slay the Spire, except you have to manage your inventory like Diablo. Well, sorry, Josh. Sorry, I think there's a lot of the greatest games ever made, such as Super Mario RPG, which I'm sure you might agree with. This game is so good. It's 10,000 times better than any of the other Mario RPGs. Yeah, it is a 2D version. It's wicked good, too. It's super good. I might like it more than Risk of Rain 2, actually. Mario RPG is so much better than any of the Paper Mario games, but any of the Mario and Luigi games. It's amazing. I love that game. This game was dumb. I barely played this. Thought it was okay. Balatro, one of the greatest games ever made. I'm sure Josh can agree with that one at least. Stitch, I loved this game, but I barely played it. Just because it's so slow. Over to Bullet, I barely played this. I got it for $1. Emerald Well, amazing game. Yeah, this game. Fuck this game. I hate this game. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, this is like a Vampire Survivors like. It was okay. Prison Life Simulator. I never played Mario RPG, but there's no ways, but I think it is. It's so fast-paced, dude. It's like Final Fantasy. It's like they literally put like the Final Fantasy character designer guy. He did all the bosses and enemies and shit. And the music is very Final Fantasy.
What the dog doing?
Love his fist. Okay. I bought this to stream it because it looks so dumb and bad. Let's look at his fist. Yeah, I tried it out and I was like, I don't even think this could be fun to stream. Dude, I hated Thousand Year Door. So slow. So slow. And like, you got money to buy badges. But then the game is like, to progress in the story, it's like, hey, you need to buy a train ticket with the money you just spent on all your badges. So now you have to go grind and do these awful battles for stupid money because the game didn't tell you ahead of time you're gonna need money. So you spent it all, and then it happened to be twice. There's no fast travel. There's no map. Everything just takes forever to get around. There's too much talking. The battles are too easy. The boxing section of the game I thought was so bad. Oh, I did not like this game at all. I did not find anything enjoyable. It aged poorly too with the writing. It felt, I don't know. There's nothing about it I liked. What's the game? Anyways, I gotta go faster. Echoes of Wisdom, great game. I should replay it on Switch too, because it has the performance stuff. Mario Party Jamboree, great game. Much better than Super Mario Party. Sorry, bro, I'm sorry. I know I'm in the minority. Eggy Party, remember when I made you download this or something like that? I don't remember.
Wow, what an asshole.
This game was this is one of my most disappointing games ever. The Capcom Fighting Collection, it sucked. Roach Hotel. Okay, I'll stream it. The thing I hate about this is that they're all ports of the arcade games and not like the console versions of the games. So if you want to play 2-player, you start 2-player, but whoever wins goes on to fight the rest of the story mode. I'm just like, no, I want to restart the battle like every other fighting game ever. They're delayed now. I'm playing. Loved Eggy Party. Pretty sure we didn't even play it. And then we're getting to this year. Anton Blast. Hated this game. Man. I was thinking about it earlier. I need to actually play this game because it was dope the 1 hour that I played it at school waiting for a class to start. Star of Providence, pretty good. Video game Donkey published this. Fantasy Life, I just couldn't get into. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, that. Now we're going to the Switch 2 era. First played on June 5th. Bright Kart World, 36 hours. Fortnite, 14 hours. GameCube, 2 hours. Fantasy Life on Switch 2, 5 hours. 5 hours of Zelda. 9 hours of Zelda. Barely even played Geese Origin. Donkey Kong, 40. I don't know why. I don't know why this either. The DLC for this game is pretty good. The final boss is dope. Anton Blast, I thought was so... There's so much noise audibly and visually. Like, I could not tell what was even happening, like, 99% of the time. It was just so overstimulating. Risk of Rain 2, awesome. Bought it for Punk Agent to play with me and Dead Yellow, but they didn't buy it when it was only like $5, so I just bought it for no reason. Even though the gyro aiming on here is really cool. Pokemon Legends, 43 hours. I like it. I gotta beat it still. That was my play at work while it was slow game. Kirby Air Raiders, dope AF. I'm gonna save everything I have to say about this game for the award show that should have started. Like, we're 15 minutes into this. Octopath Traveler 0, pretty decent. It's more than... Oh, that's because this was last year. Decent game. So far, a little bit disappointing for me. Ball Pit, I liked it first, but the more I played it, I didn't really like that much. It's on sale now. How much? I liked this game the more I played it. I liked this game less the more I played it. Is that right? All right, and that's it. That's a lot of games. My most played game ever on Switch is Splatoon, and then Smash, and then Xenoblade. Wow. That took a very long time. I was going to do the PlayStation one, but I don't feel like it. Because we gotta get right into the awards. Alright, I gotta hide the screen so you don't see the spoilers. How do I go to full screen on this? Oh. All right. The 2020, you can't even see it. You can't even see the graphic. The text. The 2025 Monolith 64 Awards. I would have to log in. I don't want to log in. Brought to you by Zach D Productions Inc. All right. We're gonna get the stuff. We're gonna get this one out of the way first because it's no one watching is gonna even know what any of this is. So I'm just gonna do it. Album of the year. We got Deaf Heaven with Lonely People with Power, Turnstile, Never Enough, Heart Attack Man, Joyride, The Pale Horse, Hot Mulligan, The Sound the Body Makes When It's Still, Spirit Box, Tsunami Sea, Thornhill Bodies. I do gotta move it, don't I? Fuck. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I'll put it up here. I'll just hide the frame because I don't feel like moving that also. Where's the frame? This? Yep. Then sub goal we'll put at the bottom. Okay, here we go. All right, we got it. Viewer submissions. We'll look at that at the end. Or should I do viewer submissions now? Well, yeah, whatever. So this album right here, pretty good. It's like black metal, melodic black metal. Amazing. I don't even know. I'm sure if I should get into any of this, but Turnstile. It's like artsy hardcore. Incredible album. This one, Heart Attack Man. This is their second Monolith 64 Awards nomination. Their last album was really good. This one was also really good. They're like pop. I'm not gonna say pop punk, but like pop punk adjacent punk with like a little bit of hardcore mixed in there. Hot Mulligan, they're like emo. They claim they're post emo. I don't even know if it's a real thing. It was pretty good. Like Midwest emo. Spirit Box, Tsunami Sea, like metalcore with like real genty riffs and shit. I like to talk about why. I only have like 6 things here, Josh. Thornhill, late submission, but it's like they're like it's like new metalcore, like very similar to like Deftones type, but like way heavier. It was pretty good. Not a single bad song on any of these. So, wait. And the winner is It is Turnstile. This is like one of the best albums I think I've ever heard in my entire life. Yes, exactly. As some of the best riffs you'll ever hear, some of the best vibes. You just be like chilling, bro. You'd be chilling in your chair. You're like, yeah. Probably stoned if you're sitting there like this. But it's so good. I'm telling you what it says. You don't have to read it. I can literally saying what it is. One of some of the best songs I've ever heard. Greatest. Goated. All right, next category. I recommend everyone listen to this album, even if you don't like punk music. I recommend everyone listen to it. All right. Movie of the year. This is probably the most what's the word? I don't know. It's the weirdest category. Cuz we got Weapons here. Really good movie. I liked it a lot. I saw it twice. Mainly saw it the second time because we saw it with Mallory's cousin, because she wanted to see it. And also the first time I saw it, I was just talking throughout the movie and it pissed me off, so I wanted to see it again. Headed to World. I liked it a lot. The ending of Weapons was dope as hell. However, the same guy did Barbarian. I did not like it nearly as much as Barbarian. There wasn't really. I'll get into this part. I'll say the positives here because it's gonna be somewhere in my show again. I can't say too much about that. The negatives. One Battle After Another I liked a lot. I thought it was really good. I thought it was amazing, actually. I did think it was amazing. It's just not my type of movie, really. Weapons is the best movie on there besides Sinners. You think it's better than Truman Show? I did put War of the Worlds. Dude, One Battle After Another, I thought it was amazing, actually. It has some of the best cinematography I've seen in a long time. Like when they're driving on the hill towards the end, like with the hills and the way the camera was like in front of the car, it's like you couldn't see what was in front of you, and then they played that with him crashing into the back of the car. It was so cool. I was like mesmerized by it. And the story I liked a lot too. It had a lot to say. Yeah, I know I haven't seen Begonia yet. Sinners was dope as hell. The music scene, if anyone's seen it, the scene with the music where they're like traveling through time and shit, that was mesmerizing too. I was like if I was stoned, I'd probably be like cumming my pants because it was so cool. The ending was really cool. That movie is really dope, actually. If Truman Show wins, Sean has to play Fortnite again. Okay. If it wins. Okay, then we got War of the Worlds here. The greatest bad movie ever made. I have seen so many videos of this movie making fun of it. I've seen probably like 15 videos of people making fun of this movie because it is so funny. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It is so bad in every single conceivable way. Bad in ways I didn't even know it could be bad. It is amazing. I recommend everyone watch it. It is so funny. Final Destination Bloodlines, probably I saw a lot of movies in theaters. That's probably the most fun I had watching a movie. I had a smile on my face that whole time. It was so gory. It was so campy and dumb. You can't watch them, but dude, I think you should. It's so good. And then I included I didn't see Marty Supreme. I included the Truman Show because I watched it for the very first time a couple weeks ago. I know it was crazy, but I thought it probably was the best movie I have ever seen ever. I don't think it's my favorite, but I probably do think it is the best movie I've ever seen. It blew my fucking mind, bro. I was like, I cannot believe this movie has just been available for me to watch my entire life and I just haven't watched it. I did have an eyegasm. Yeah, dude. I gotta rewatch that movie 4,000 times. I don't think you've ever told me that, Chris. I don't remember that. I think it is more. That's a true story. I feel like it is more relevant now than it has to be more relevant now, like the messaging and stuff, than it was 30 years ago before like YouTubes and TikToks and shit. It's such shit like Mr. Beast would do to somebody. It's so Mr. Beast coded. And it's so like Trump America coded. And it's just so it has some of the best cinematography ever. The music is amazing, dude. You have to watch it. The messages in that movie are crazy. It's like the movie was like made for me to like, basically. That's what it felt like. All right. Watch it again. Hell yeah. Separate one. All right. And the winner is War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. You have to watch this movie. You have to watch this movie. It will blow your mind. It'll blow your mind equally as The Truman Show, but like the opposite. Oh my god, what is that? Where'd that come from? Oops. How long has that been here? Okay, I guess that's just working again. That wasn't there earlier. Whatever. Sponsorship. I love bad movies sometimes more than I like good movies, and I love just bad media in general, and this is like I'd say it's worse. It's more hilarious than The Room, at least. It's more funny. I got more entertainment, I think, watching this than The Room. It's definitely the worst movie I've seen in a long time, and I loved it. It's so good, dude. All right. Oops. This is where we're gonna get a little spicy. This is where we're gonna get spicy. Yes, Josh. World War III. The greatest ADR dub in the history of movies. I wish I could watch movies on here with you guys. That'd be so much fun. Okay, this is the spicy category. Although I think most people will probably agree with a lot I have to say. However, let's get into it. Metroid Prime 4. Actually, I want to talk about that last. So we're gonna go to weapons. Conformity gate isn't real. Just cope. Weapons. I liked it a lot. However, Barbarian. I've seen that movie like 6 times, and I think it is like a 15 out of 10 movie. Honestly. Weapons. I thought it was like an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good, but there was no like. There's so many plot holes in Weapons that just bothered me so bad. And there's like no message, there's no themes to it. Even the director was like, I don't know. Once what people are asking like what the point of Weapons is, he's just like, I don't know. None, there isn't one. I'm like, oh, that's something that never even heard of Barbarian. What? I haven't talked about it a million times. It is an amazing horror movie. It blew my mind when I first watched it. I'll never forget it. The first time I watched it. The Weapons was just like, I don't know. It just wasn't as good as Barbarian. I overhyped it. I think is one of the reasons why it was a little disappointing for me because I overhyped it. Daredevil Born Again. Waited years for this show. It was like one of the. I felt like I willed it into existence when they announced it was coming back. I was like, yes, I am the main character of the universe. Because the original Daredevil show is one of the greatest things ever made in the history of human beings. It was so fucking good. And every single scene and moment of that show was so good. Oh, you have seen it? But then this new season, it was like half good. Actually, more like a third good, a third really bad, and a third like, what are we doing here? The scene when Kingpin fucking crushes that guy's skull with his bare hands was like one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen. It was so cool. So the second season of the new Daredevil show, even though it's still technically the old show, but like newer, but like isn't. Should be really good because the people who directed the good episodes of this new one are going to be directing the whole season of the new season. So I have faith it's going to be better at least than season 1. But it was too clean looking. In the original show, it had like a warm color palette, and this one had like a cool color palette. It was all very like digital looking, and there's so much CG. And they like darkened a lot of the scenes because they had to include CG, and they tried hiding the fact that there was CG. And it was just like, it bothered me. It was too clean and too like, it was too produced feeling. Because the first show was so gritty and like, I don't think there was any CGI except for maybe like explosions and shit. But it was like, it had to have been like 99% practical effects. And the new show had like a lot of like, barely remember what happened. That's part of the reason that it's disappointing, because not a lot of it sticks with you. Yeah. It felt like this like villain of the week type of structure, which made I was like, this isn't Daredevil. This isn't the original. This is not this. No, it was okay. The good episodes are really good. Like the first 2 episodes are really good, and the last episode is really good. Anyways, Mario Kart World. We waited fucking how long? Like 400 years between Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart World, and this is what we get? A good game? Not an amazing game? What were they doing for all that time? The open world I actually think is really good. I think people just don't get it. They don't get the point of the open world. It's supposed to be like a chill vibe. And that's exactly what it is. And I like it a lot, actually. But like the online, we were playing it last week. The online functionality sucks ass. Like, how? How do you make a game in 2025 and have the online, like, there's no lobby party system? It's awful. The actual gameplay is really good, but there's just not much to do in this game. There's only 2 battle modes. Why? And they did the same thing that I haven't even touched the battle mode in Mario Kart World, but I think they did the same thing that they did at the original Mario Kart 8, where they just they didn't make original arenas for it, right? You're just battling on the tracks, regular tracks. I was like, what is wrong with you? And there's no like competitive mode. It's just like, I don't know. It's not fun to play alone like I wished it was. Music is amazing though. Stranger Things 5, we talked about this last week. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but bro, it was just bad. The first set of episodes I thought were really good, but then what they should have done is that they had like all the explanations and exposition and shit in the first set of episodes, and then the rest of it is just like balls to the wall fucking shit happening constantly, and that's not what happened. It was just constant exposition and talking and like plans. There was like 18 plans an episode. It was like, what are you doing? And they just forgot everything that happened. It started off with the end of season 4 where there was like giant chasms in the entire town, and you're like, oh shit's about to fucking go down, and nothing happens. Literally nothing happened from that. Like, how do you have giant chasms throughout the entire city but have it mean nothing? That's so dumb. Stranger Things 5. Not good. Good moments. Really good moments. Not very good. All right, Metroid Prime 4. When I beat this game, I was pissed. Granted, I was very tired that day, so that might have contributed to it. But Metroid Prime 4 sucks. I didn't really mind Season 5 Stranger Things until the final episode. So bad it made everything. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't have really probably cared. If the finale was good, I probably wouldn't have cared if the rest of it sucked. But speaking of bad writing, like they were talking about with Stranger Things 5, Metroid Prime 4. One of the most mind-boggling games I've ever played. The writing in this game was so bad. My jaw dropped. It was on the floor, basically, multiple times with how bad the writing was and how stupid and corny it was. And it was like, I went into it thinking everyone complaining about the writing was being a whiny bitch. No. There is a point in this game where this guy says, that was a piece of cake, red velvet cake, in a serious moment. And that was when I was like, wow, this game actually sucks. And it sucks because we waited so long for this stupid game to come out. And Vault Forge, the first huge dungeon, was so good. Vault Forge was better than the rest of the game times 10. It was so good. I was like, yeah, bro, this game is going to be so fucking sick. And then it was awful. The snow section was pretty good, actually. But after the snow section, dude, the desert was the green crystals shit was so dumb. It was so obviously padding. The actual mini shrines, like Breath of the Wild shrines they had in this game, I thought were actually really good. I wish there was more of them. I think open world Metroid could work if they actually tried. But the final boss was so stupid. The final boss was so dumb. They tried so hard to make Sylux the main villain, and it made no sense for him to be the villain at all. They just shoehorned him in at the end. They're just like, hey, he's the villain. He's the main villain. He's the final boss. Here you go. And you're just like, oh, who even is this dude? Like, there's no setup for him whatsoever. You fight him twice, and he says no words, but then, like, the final boss, he starts talking. I was like, what? and all the Federation Force people know who he is. It's like, you guys, no one's ever mentioned him in the entire game. Why is he the final boss? It's so dumb. And the way the way the game ends is really dumb too. I hated the volcano area. I did not like the the mine area. Psychic powers I thought were good. I actually liked the bike, the way it controlled and shit. It's just the green crystals are so stupid. And the desert was really dumb too. But yeah, when I beat the game, I was like pissed. I was like angry. Legit angry. And yeah. Alright. That took a long time to go through, but however. It's Metroid Prime. There was a lot of disappointing media for me this year. Metroid Prime by far. You like the crystals? Oof. I wouldn't have minded it that much if I don't know, just running into him your bike was so dumb and it was so mandatory. There's like no other collectibles in the game either. Anyways, Metroid Prime 4 was most disappointing. I hadn't been that disappointed in a long time playing a game. The next game will be better. I have faith. If they even make a next one. I think they should just completely reimagine what Metroid Prime even is, like 3D Metroid. They just need to do something new. Make it third person. Start over. Yeah. Really? He liked it? Okay. Best game soundtrack. This will be a quick one because I don't have that much to say about it. Elden Ring Night Rain. Obviously, it's fucking Dark Souls music. It's epic AF when you're fighting those bosses at the end. Amazing. It'll get your blood pumping, bro. I gotta get the DLC for that game. It's so good. No one played it with me though for some reason because everyone fucking hates me. Chris and Josh. Arc Raiders, dude. The music of that game is amazing, just straight up. I was playing it earlier actually, and I was like, damn. Some of the music in the menus, I'm just like sitting there, just like, I wish I had like 3D headphones on. You told me that? I don't remember that. The music in Arc Raiders, amazing. Some of that game is like the sound design in general in that game is amazing. Like the helicopters, like the propellers of the drones. They're like so realistic, and like the way like the distance and stuff plays into it, amazing. Yeah, I know, Chris, but it's multiplayer Elden Ring. It's dope. Arc Raiders, amazing game. I love that game. I played it earlier. I rage quit. It pissed me off so bad. Expedition 30. Oh yeah, Arc Raiders. Like I was say, has like a synthwave retro type soundtrack, and it's amazing game. Fortnite music, oh boy. Expedition 33, probably one of the best soundtracks ever made. Brandon's I thought you meant Brandon in the chat. He says he agrees with the Arc Raiders, and yeah, bro, I love Arc Raiders. I have like 80 hours in it, I think. Expedition 33. Some of the best music ever made, just in general, regardless of if it was from a game or not. The theme of that game. There's so many times in that game I was just sitting there, just listening to the music because it's absolutely mind blowing. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I literally put it in here just because of the Zebra song. Zebra, Zebra. One of the best songs ever made. Yeah, I agree, Brandon. Mario Kart World, actually genuinely like 10, like 11 out of 10 soundtrack. It was amazing. I love just sitting there in the open world, vibing out to the tunes, the chill vibes, bro. The vibes are immaculate in Mario Kart World, open world. I'm just saying it. Immaculate vibes. All right. And the winner is Expedition 33. This is so much fun for me. If you have not played this game, you are seriously, your gamer card needs to be revoked. It is one of the greatest games ever made, like legit. It might be. It's probably top 5 games for me. I have to really think about it. I kind of want to do a video doing my top games. Oh, I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's lame. Cringe. Oh, I should have disabled ads for stream. Ugh. Everyone needs to play this game. Everybody. Brandon, you have to play this game. It's on Game Pass if you have that. I don't know if you do or not, but it's always on sale. It's one of the best games ever. I will get into it. This is also another spicy category. We got worst decision by a gaming company. I didn't write the things under it for some reason, probably because I just forgot. So we got Mario Kart World being priced at $80. Detrimental to Nintendo's yeah, that's what Assfuck would say, Josh. No, dude, get it on Xbox or PlayStation. Mario Kart World being $80 is so detrimental to Nintendo's image. Everyone fucking hates them because of Mario Kart World. Everybody fucking hates them. It should not be $80. It is the dumbest thing they could have possibly done. There's no reason it's $80. There's no single reason. It's only $80 because they could. I need to buy it on PS5 right there. I see. Yeah, bro. Mini Xbox fridge. Yeah, there's no reason. It's so dumb. We got Xbox Game Pass price increase that made everyone hate Xbox. Which I gotta say, I canceled my subscription and I'm just like, man, you do not really save like any money if you were to pay $30 for Game Pass Ultimate every single month. Silk Song was on there and that game is $20. It's like, just buy the game, people. That way you actually own it. So if you do end up, like if you were to cancel your subscription, you can never play any of those games ever again. I can't play Expedition 33 DLC because I don't have Game Pass. Yeah, Brandon, I think that's also what happened, but I think they should just cut it to 70. They would make so much goodwill. They would get so much goodwill with people, even if they just made it 70. Anyways, Game Pass Ultimate is no longer a good deal. It is bullshit. It's an awful deal. It is. After over 2 months, you pay $60. I remember back when it was $10. That was when I would literally tell everyone, like, if you don't have Game Pass, you're dumb. But now I'm like, if you do have Game Pass, you're dumb. Horrible. All right. Next on the list is Welcome Tour being $10. Why was this game $10? Why was it not just a free download? It's an instruction manual. Yeah, Game Pass PC is decent. Why was this not a free download? Nintendo's greed, dude. With the Switch 2 is kind of crazy. They ended game vouchers. They ended the gold points. They made $80 games. They made Welcome Tour an instruction manual $10. It's like they couldn't even make it free for people who bought one new and made it $10 if you bought a Switch 2 like secondhand or some shit. Even then, it would be dumb, but it would still be like, I don't know. And really, really dumb. Nintendo made some really dumb decisions. Yes, Xbox made way worse decisions, in my opinion. The next one is, well, it doesn't really matter which one, I guess. But the next one is Xbox increasing the price of Xbox of the Series X 2 times. And the second time, it was literally just because they wanted to. None of these people had to increase the prices for anything. It's literally just because they wanted to, like with the tariffs and shit. Like the tariffs weren't even in effect, and they were doing it. It was literally just because they're like, "Oh, we're just blaming on tariffs." Yeah, the 6. Yeah, I couldn't count either. But that single-handedly killed Xbox, I think. All of these things We'll get to the last one in a second. But raising the price, like the Series S is now the same price as the Switch 2. And the Switch 2 is more powerful than the Series S, and it's portable. It at least produces better looking games than the Series S. And it's portable. And it's why the fuck? And you can't buy physical games on a Series S. Why the fuck would you ever buy a Series S when you can buy a Switch 2? What is wrong with them? That shit is 5 years old. The greed with these fucking companies is astonishing. It is astonishing. In a time where the economy across the globe is like shitting the bed, they decided, bro, like you guys seeing what's going on in Iran right now? Their economy is shit. The Japan economy is not doing great. Our economy is obviously terrible. And then everyone's like, you know what? Let's make things more expensive because we can. Bro, it's crazy. Greed across the globe and like the economy everywhere. It's just like, wow. Like it feels like the end of times are near. Honestly, sometimes is what it feels like to me. Okay. And then the next one is PlayStation increasing their prices, and also canceling like 40 games, which I couldn't remember how many of the games they canceled were actually last year. But increasing the price is bad in general. Like $750 for a PS5 Pro. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people? And then them canceling like 60 fucking games because they're all live service because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're so Sony and Xbox, bro. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea. Yeah. It is rough out there for them too. They had one game last year, it was Ghost of Tsushima. One game. And people say there's nothing to play on Switch when there's like 80 games already on Switch 2. Nintendo's problem is not their games. Well, the quality maybe a little bit of the problem, but ooh man, I'm getting heated. I'm getting into this right now. Yeah, capitalism's gotta be destroyed. Down with capitalism. It's ruining the planet, ruining everyone. It's run its course, bro. Give up. Umdami in New York City, he knows what's up. Whew. Anyways, the last one, Xbox going full third party because they're putting Halo on PlayStation. So that's the final nail in the coffin for Xbox. No, they're done. They are done. They had like the worst holiday sales ever for them because of the price increases for everything. And it's like, why would you buy an Xbox when you can just buy a PlayStation at this point or a PC? Do they have any idea what they're doing? They don't. They're so dumb. Xbox, dude. They're brain dead, dude. They have nothing. Why would you ever buy an Xbox? And I love my Series X, dude. I think it was better than the PS5 because the quick resume is so cool. Having Game Pass when it was actually affordable was so cool. Like, it's so fast. I love the UI on the Xbox. The controller is amazing, and they just had to go fuck it up, dude. They had to go fuck it up. I haven't even touched my Xbox in months. Live service games push and subsequent cancellation was definitely Sony's biggest mistake. Yes, they should recover from that in the not too distant future. Maybe if they actually make games. Soros is coming out. That game looks amazing. I cannot wait for that game. Only a few months till that game comes out. All right, Punk Agent's getting impatient. Who's the winner? I honestly don't remember who I put as the winner, so this would be a surprise to me too. Oh yeah, it was a tie. It was a tie. The Game Pass increase and console price increases because it killed Xbox. The mini fridge. they committed suicide this year or last year. Yeah, I was also recommending Xbox. It's just so many better features, but Not anymore. Yeah. I think buying Activision was the worst decision they probably could have made. The greed got the better of them because they have to make up so much money from buying it that like that's why I think they're increasing these prices. And the second Trump said tariff, the second the word came out of their mouths, they're like, "Oh, we had to increase the price, bro. We had to. It was so necessary." And oh, I'm gonna do it again. Fuck Xbox, dude. They really gave up on consoles right after they had the biggest opportunity. Yeah, it's over. They're not gonna make a new Xbox, and apparently, if they do, um, it's gonna be like a very niche thing. And it's gonna be like $1,000. That's the rumor. Yeah. Anyways, this next category is very short. Game I had the most fun playing with friends. We got Peak to play with Josh and Chris. Great game, lots of fun. And then we had Marvel Rivals, which is the first time you'll see it on here. Which I love that fucking game so much. It's actually kind of disgusting how much I like it. I think I have like over like 450 hours in it. It's barely a year old. Lots of fun playing with my friends, not just Josh and Chris, but also my brother and our friend Muniz. We're having fun playing that. I still want to play it with them, even though like everyone gets annoyed with how much I want to play it. So I try not to ask every single day. Next gen Xbox is essentially gonna be a PC to dedicate. Yeah, even though they could totally not. What you're saying is vote Rivals. Yes. Okay. Mario Kart World because I like streaming that game a lot, playing with you guys, which I think is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is embarrassing. I almost put Kirby Air Riders on here because of that one time I played with Dilly, but I was like, I can't just, I don't know, couldn't do that. So the winner is Marvel Rivals. Is anyone shocked? Probably not. Kayla's not shocked. To be frank, to Xbox, I actually think in a world without capitalism, them putting things on everything is the best decision besides the price hikes they have. Yes, I agree. Peak was really fun. We just didn't play it nearly as much. RV there yet? I thought it was decent. I think I was just way too tired when I was playing it, so I was like getting really bored. Oh, to be fair, sorry. Peak was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but Marvel Rivals, we just played it so much more. So, and I want to play more. New season comes out in 2 days, and that's when Deadpool comes out, and he's a healer, damage, and a tank. He's all three. All right. Most annoying meme. Chicken Jockey or 6'7". Chicken Jockey. So fucking annoying, bro. You're not into the hero shooter games that much. I am. For the most part. More fun, 6'7". Yes. 6'7" is really stupid. Yeah, Chicken Jockey, everyone just completely forgot about it. In the world of internet years, it's like a month. And well, that doesn't really make any sense. I meant like it was like 40 years ago in internet years. That's what I meant to say. Choose to shoot myself instead of voting. 6'7". It literally makes no sense. It's not like obnoxious like Chicken Jockey was, where everyone was like freaking out in the movie theaters and like screaming it all the time. It was so. I wanted to punch so many people. Chicken Jockey 6'7" is just like It means nothing. It literally means nothing, and I just don't like. Why did it blow up? That's one of the biggest mysteries. I think everyone was just so. I think everyone was just like a little like fucked up mentally all year from all the crazy shit that everyone's just like, haha, 6-7, haha, super funny, right? Right, guys, it's funny, right? Right? You know what I mean? It's equivalent to 6-9, 6-7. I just bip right on the highway for. Yeah, it's like the skibidi toilet type shit. You have no idea what 6-7 is about, or where it came from. This kid in the on the slide saying that some basketball player's height was like 6'7", and that's it. That's it. It means nothing. It means nothing. It is so dumb. However, is it the winner? No. Chicken jockey. Because of the poor cinema employees. Yes, it is as meaningless as you thought. Chicken jockey was just straight up obnoxious. 6-7 was just like dumb. Fuck chicken jockey, dude. Shit was so annoying. Glad it's over though. 6-7, it's not. It'll be over in like a month probably. So you thought chicken jockey was sort of funny? I thought chicken jockey was also meaningless. Like what? Who? Why chicken jockey? Of all the things, of all the things in the world, in that movie, why is that what people latched onto? It's also meaningless. Oh my god, it's super Chris. Both chicken jockey and the 6-7 memes are pretty obnoxious. Yes, I agree. That's why I put them. All right, guys, and this is the final category, and then we'll go to the viewer submissions after this. This is the final category. Game of the year. The most nominations in this category than any other category. These are all my favorite games of 2025. Let's get into it. Marvel Rivals. What is there to say about Marvel Rivals that hasn't already been said? I love this game so much. I'm so addicted to it. It is an amazing game. Again, less than a year old. I put over 450 hours probably into it, I think, including Steam. It is an amazing video game. I love every single thing about it. There's really nothing I dislike, honestly. It was like kind of a perfect multiplayer game in my opinion. I'm sure not everyone feels that way. But it is what Chris is gonna hate me for this. Yes, I agree, Super Chris. Do you think Expedition 33 Nintendo or DK's Nintendo Game of the Year? It is Marvel Rivals is what Overwatch 2 should have been. It has way more characters, is way faster than Overwatch. It's like twice as fast. It has the 6v6 is what Overwatch should never have gotten rid of. The team up abilities are so cool. They're adding a hero like every month and a half, which is just like insane. They're committed to that shit. They've been doing that since the game came out, and they're committed. They got Deadpool coming up in 2 days. They got also Bloodstone coming up. No, Chris would be mad at me. It looks way better than Overwatch. I was playing Overwatch a few days ago. It still looks like how it did in 2015. Like they didn't update the graphics like at all. This feels like what Overwatch 2 should have been. Overwatch 2 isn't Overwatch 2. It's not that. And Overwatch is just so slow now compared to Rivals, and it's like I don't know, dude. It's so good. It's so good. It's so well balanced too for how many characters are on the game. Like how do they do that? I love the competitive mode. I'm currently so close to Grandmaster. I can almost freaking taste it. Very separate. It's not a sequel. It's just like it's not a sequel. It's just updated throughout the last 10 years. That's all it is. I didn't really like the choosing abilities thing they have in Overwatch now. I didn't really like that. Marvel Rivals, great art style, great skins, bro. Let me get. We can't even get started on the Gunnar skins. Oh, I see what you mean. They are very separate, very different, but it's still like an Overwatch. Like they took a lot from Overwatch. Whew. Anyways, Elden Ring Night Rain. What is there to say about Elden Ring Night Rain that hasn't already been said? It's amazing. It is multiplayer Elden Ring, and it is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I love Elden Ring Night Rain. It's like a roguelike too, kind of. Not fully a roguelike, but it still is, kinda. It's so fast, dude. You have to, when you land, it's like Fortnite, kinda. When you land, you have to fucking go, bro. You have to go as fast as you possibly can. You have to look at the map instantly and decide where you're gonna go. And you have to sprint as fast as you can, and you have to do that through the entire game. You have to kill as many bosses as you possibly can. It's like a boss rush game, but like in an open world. And there's like random events and shit. The music is amazing. Playing with people is amazing. Yeah, the boss fights are so cool. The roguelike nature of it, I think, is really cool. The different classes are dope. Yeah, the Elden Ring Night Rain, amazing, amazing game. And then we go to Arc Raiders. What hasn't been said about Arc Raiders that hasn't already been said? Arc Raiders, dude. This game is so good. The risk and reward nature of Arc Raiders is so addicting, and my heart is like pounding on my fucking chest every single match that I play, because it's almost like Dark Souls-ish in the way that you, I don't even know what that means, Chris. In the way that you can die really quickly to anything. Like you get to search carefully around every single corner that you go around. A little Dark Souls-y. But I love the looting. The sound effects that we talked about earlier are some of the best sound effects ever. The music, I think, is amazing. The gunplay, I love. The different items and shit. The survival feeling to it. The different maps. Like encountering people with PvP is so much fun. Teaming up with randos in the map that you just meet, and you do the voice chat, and you team up to kill robots, like random people, and you're just voice chatting with them. Or like if there's this one time where some guy was shooting at me and another guy, and we teamed up to kill that guy, and it was so cool. That game is dope. I love teaming up with people and meeting randos. I honestly think it helped my lack of social skills a little bit, because I was like talking with people. Lots of good clips in that game, dude. I love it. It is also a really funny game. I wish I streamed it. Alright. Expedition 33. What is there to say about Expedition 33 that hasn't already been said? Seriously, though. It's one of the greatest games ever made. It has probably the best story in a game I've played ever. I'd say that, or Xenoblade 1 or 3. Those are up there. The RPG mechanics are incredible. The min-maxing is like ridiculous, dude. The story is amazing. The soundtrack's amazing. The graphics are amazing. The combat's amazing. The voice acting is amazing. It's like one of the most unique games ever that I've ever played too. Dude, Expedition 6-7. Yeah, the story's just so many twists and turns you would never expect, and it's like you think it's going one place, but then it goes somewhere completely different, like 10 times, which is what I love when RPGs do that. It's such a meaningful story. The ending is divisive, but like, yeah, it's very similar to Xenoblade, actually. I'm not gonna tell you how. At least with the ending, it's a similar story to Xenoblade 3. They both have like time clocks for people's ages that they're gonna die once they hit them. Oops. Good thing I didn't have the answer there. Because it's not funny. It's fine. It's a very serious show, bro. I don't know why you're being a troll. It's the ending, dude. There's 2 endings, and they're both super fucked up, and they both stick with me all the time. Like, I think about it all the time. They're gonna stick with me for life. I'm gonna be thinking about them. The way the cutscenes are presented are like avant-garde, like artsy, experimental shit, and they like switch aspect ratios and go in black and white and stuff. It is like, wow. 6-7 on the sound, yeah. That'll age well. It is. I wish I bought. If that game comes with Switch 2, I'll buy it on Switch 2. I wish I did actually buy it instead of playing stupid Game Pass. Maybe I'll just buy it on PS5 or something. Yeah, one of the best games ever. Legit. There's a reason why it's swept at the Game Awards. And then we're gonna go talk about Hollow Knight Silksong. What is there to say about Hollow Knight Silksong that hasn't already been said? You know? It has probably one of the best art styles in a game I've ever played. It's so cool. It's like watching a it's like watching like it feels like an old school Disney animation, but also doesn't at all at the same time. It's kind of hard to describe the art style. It's so weird. It's a very strange art style, but it's so cool. The exploration in that game is immaculate. Like, I loved being in the sewers of this world, and I just only wanted to be in the sewers and just explore the fucking sewers and just like being like, oh, what's up here? What's over there? What's down here? How do I get through here? How do I do this? And how do I get to this item? And like all this shit. And a lot of people say the music in this game is amazing. I honestly didn't really notice it. The game was extremely hard. I wish that it didn't have the walkbacks that it had. Just because they're dumb in general. Like in Dark Souls, I always thought they were dumb. I'm glad they got rid of them in Elden Ring. But the walkbacks in Hollow Knight are just like, they don't add anything to the game besides frustration, and I think they should have not done walkbacks like they do in Dark Souls. But still, amazing game, incredible boss fights, dude. I was sweating so hard playing that game. I kicked the final boss's ass. It only took me 9 minutes total, like 3 tries, and a lot of people say it took them like days. And I'm like, I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good gamer. I want to replay it though, because I also played that on Game Pass, and I need to own it. Definitely worth the wait, the year's wait for that one. All right, then we got Hades 2 here. What's there to say about Hades 2 that hasn't already been said? Incredible art direction. I don't know if I like Hollow Knight or Hades more, as far as art goes. I did not love the story in Hades 2 that much, but the gameplay was like, it could not have been better as far as like moment-to-moment gameplay. Like probably the best action, like the best action game that is like super action heavy probably ever made. Probably, right? Like the boons and the combos you can do and shit. The weapons are so cool. You can get like the pets that help you out. I didn't really love how you just fight the same final bosses over and over and over again. Because it just got so easy by the, like, 6th time you have to do it. I'm just like, yeah, I've done this a bunch of times before, and it's just so easy. And I kind of wish they spiced it up a little bit. Yeah, all the bosses in general were easy after a while. Like, I would never die. Even though you could up the difficulty, but it's like they didn't reward you really for upping the difficulty until like later. But other than that, 10 out of 10 video game. I'd probably say a 9.5. Yeah, and everyone in that game is hot as hell. Like they're all like, I was getting boners left and right, just super chubbed up constantly. All right. Donkey Kong Bonanza is the last game nominated for Game of the Year. What is there to say about Donkey Kong Bonanza that hasn't already been said? I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. Holy moly. It's so much fun, dude. Donkey Kong Bonanza is so good. Like the fucking particle effects in that game are actually freaking crazy. I love destroying everything. It is so much fun. I love getting the bananas. Ashing those bananas 3 times every time. Never got old. It was so satisfying. Yeah, I was nominated for music because of the Zebra song, because that song was goated. And the other music in the game is really good too. But yeah, the final act of that game is 1400 out of 10. It is like one of the best final acts in Nintendo history. Dude, Nintendo's getting their final acts in the games, like, they know what the fuck they're doing. They know how to end a game. Like, Tears of the Kingdom, final act of that game is like, ugh. Donkey Kong Bonanza, the final act of that game. Mario Odyssey, the final act of that game. Xenoblade. Like, they know how to end a game. And it's just, like, amazing. I love the elephant power-up, sucking up everything. It's like, it reminds me of, like, the Power Wash Simulator games where you just mindlessly zone out and just break shit, suck up all the shit with the elephant. I ate the entire burger you can do with the elephant, even though it was kind of gross. Kind of grossed me out because you're just inside of a giant cheeseburger. Yeah, dude, amazing game. I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. I need to go back and beat the post game because I never did. I love the little shrines too, the Breath of the Wild type shrines. They're so cool. All the puzzles in the game. Like, the art style I love. I love Donkey Kong's fluffiness. I don't have any complaints with Donkey Kong Bonanza, honestly. I don't... Of all these games, I only have... Oh wait, I gotta talk about the AI voice acting in Art Creators. It's garbage. The voice acting, they used AI. Like, they trained actors to do AI, so at least they actually use their own actors, but still, it sounds like shit. It's awful, and I don't get why they did it, and it's dumb, and I wish they didn't, because that game would be, like, immaculate if they didn't. So yeah. I need a drink. I've been talking a lot. And here we go. Drum roll, please. The winner is Expedition 33. Can we get some clapping, please?
Suck.
Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Don't I have laughing on here? Where'd it go? Where'd all my sound effects go? I don't know. I used to have clapping on there. I used to have clapping on here. I don't know where it went. Woo! Expedition 33. What's there to say that hasn't already been said?
Victory!
It's just one of the best games ever made. Also, did you even play the game? Did you even play the game? That's it. Thank you to everyone who watched the entire show. We're going to be going into the fan responses here. Fan responses, voter submitted. Alright, here we go. We got 6 responses total. How do I look at them again? Hey, what was this? Alright, there's no names here. We gotta play this award music again. Alright, there's no names here, so you guys can shout yourselves out in the comments if you want. But favorite game of 2025? The 6 responses are Mario Kart World. That's awesome. Silk Song, I think, was Josh. Metroid Prime 4. That's... Who said that? Who said Blueprints? We got 2 votes for Silk Song, and none was Mallory, because she doesn't play video games. But we got... I guess Silk Song technically won. 6 or 7 responses. No, just straight up 6. So, shout out.
Screech!
I've been meaning to get this sound effect thing down here working for like years, and it just hasn't. And now it's just there. Alright. Oh, you put Metroid Prime 4? Okay. And you haven't played it. So what would be your actual answer? Alright, favorite album of 2025. We got anything Monolith music related, which is nothing. I don't know who the fuck put that. NA. Someone just doesn't like music, I guess. 3 people don't like music. I don't know. 3 people don't like music? I see. That's fair. Who the fuck doesn't like music? Show yourselves in the chat. I remember, I forget. I don't even know what that is. Is that... Who the heck? Yasmin Hamdan is a Lebanese singer-songwriter, and electronic music producer. Who put this? Who's listening to Lebanese music? I respect it. Probably Expedition 33. You don't keep with new music, so you're probably one of the ones who hates music. The Cosmic Selector Volume 1. What's that? Oh, this has Josh all over it. Josh loves this type of music. And then this was Mallory with Hot Mulligan. I literally had an album of the year section. Favorite movie of 2025. My Q&A video. Weapons. We got 3 votes for Weapons, which is pretty crazy. One was Josh, I think. One was Mallory. I don't know who the other one was. Knives Out. I think that was Brandon. Superman. I don't know who put that. Brandon, yeah, you last stream, you're yelling at me to watch that. Favorite show? I didn't have a favorite show this year because I didn't really watch any shows. I watched like 2. And I didn't really finish like any. So good. I'll have to watch that. Boob reveal series of Fortnite. Is this Dilly? Deadliest Catch? Not 2025, but I watched it this year. Interviewing it. That was Brandon. You know, Craig's character is a girl. Well, that's cool. Smiling Friends, that was Josh. He loves when he plays. The Chair Company. Who put that? I watched that recently. I didn't watch the last episode. I thought it was good. I Love LA. Really good show. If you guys like very edgy humor shows, I Love LA is really, really freaking dope. We got some love for smiling friends in the chat. Favorite 2025 meme. I liked the first two. I didn't love it. But I haven't watched it. There's so many shows that came out with seasons this year that I just didn't finish. What was this again? 2025 meme. We got an I don't know. We got a 6-7. We got another I don't know. We got another 6-7. We got Hawktua. That wasn't even last year. Yeah. Will Byers loves Hot Pot, but Joyce can't afford Hot Pot. I don't even know what that is. Two people don't like memes. Well, it's in order of who did it. Of like the when it was submitted. Two people don't like memes? What's up with that? Everyone's addicted to their phones. Everyone likes memes. Most disappointing game of 2025. Demonologist. I don't know what that is. No, someone wasn't disappointed at all. We went Legend ZA, which I actually did like. That was pretty decent. I don't know what the fuck Hot Pot is. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Someone was interested in that game? Lort. And all. You notice how no one's laughing at what you guys are saying or even acknowledging what you guys are saying? Take a hint. Mic drop moment. New Year's resolution. I'm gonna grow up a little and put down gaming a bit. Okay, we gotta address this. We gotta address this. I think this was Dilly. Dilly! Who's telling you video games are childish? That's not very cool. Who's telling you that? I said no one else. But ZA is different. It's not as good as Arceus, but it's not bad. I like that. Yeah, this is not... I don't really like this take here. Dilly, if you're watching. I don't like this take. I don't like it at all. Eat more vegetables? Sure. That person needs to grow up. Play more games. See, these two people need to have a conversation. Maybe they need to play some games together. Eat a lot of food and get fat. Well... 2 more inches on my wiener. You can do it. 1080p. Someone got a little cute in the responses here, and I don't really like that. This is a serious show. We take things seriously. Resolutions to say 6-7 more. All right, we got favorite Monolith 64 moment. Every stream of his where I could see his thick A and play games with him. That was Dilly. Him getting a GF. I don't know who the fuck put that. When I actually had time to watch, that was Brandon, I think. Zach D fight. I don't know who put that. That shit got crazy. That shit got crazy. He was telling me to kill myself. You guys saw the short, didn't you? Oops, why did I keep that shit got a little pretty intense, not gonna lie. It got so intense where I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. It stops being funny. Anyways. Josh said when you played that horror golf game, which I agree, that was a lot of fun. Then someone smart ass said all 3 streams. The horror golf game was a lot of fun. And then lastly, we got your favorite thing in general of 2025. Switch 2. You know what? I'm just gonna say I love the Switch 2 as a system. It's so cool. I love just looking at it. Just looking at it, I'm just like, yeah, bro. It's just so good, dude. So powerful. Not killing myself. Great job. Great job to whoever didn't kill themselves. We love you. Switch 2. We got 2 Switch 2s. Charlie Kirk, awesome sausage. Charlie Kirk assassination. Wow, dude. Too soon. Alright. Awards night. I'll give this video a like for supplying me with epic awards show music. Alright, guys. That's the end of the stream. Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. Thanks. Thank you, Kayla. Thanks for staying to the whole stream. Really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone being here the whole stream. Alright. Thanks for everyone tolerating my autistic ass and talking about all these things that I hyperfixated on throughout the years and throughout the year. And yeah, I hope I inspired you guys to check out some of the things I love. All the nominees: Turnstile, check out Turnstile, check out World of Worlds. Don't play them far away. Play Expedition 33. Don't buy an Xbox. Play Marvel Rivals. Play Pete. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you next stream. I'm going to try and TikTok stream because I can, and I want to be able to stream on TikTok and here all at the same time, but I have to stream on TikTok first 3 times before I can do that. Alright, goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Peace out. I'm going to do this stream ending thing for the first time in like 3 years.